A couple of days ago, I got an email from a viewer that asked me what were those green grips on my big shiny Smith & Wesson. And I said, well, those are Hogue zombie grips. They're a green rubber grip and they're part of Hogue's zombie line. To which they replied, no, they're not. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, I'm the one who put them on there. I think I know what they are. And they were like, well, no, I don't mean that gun. I don't mean your Smith & Wesson 500. They said, I mean your other shiny Smith & Wesson. And then they said, I think you joked about it being a werewolf gun. First off, who would joke about a werewolf gun? Werewolves are no joking matter, and neither are werewolf guns. If you think that is a joking matter and you don't have a werewolf gun, well, you are eventually going to get your balls bitten off by a werewolf. That's just a fact. Nothing I can do about that. That's up to you. So if you want to think it's a joke, think it's a joke. That aside, when they said that, I knew they meant my 686. And even though I don't really consider these grips green, I guess you could say they're green grips. There's a lot of green in there, so I can see where these would come across as green grips on camera. But there's actually a lot of color in there. Oranges, kind of pinky colors, blues, greens, etc. These are Hogue's lammo camos, as in laminate camouflage. They are a laminated wood made from different layers of different colored woods and then sanded down in shape to reveal the different colors, which gives them a nice, interesting look. Now, as much as I like these grips, though, I've thought they've always looked a little big on this gun. It's only got a 3-inch barrel, and this is a big grip. So I thought I would change this out because I can answer two questions. One, I can answer the question of what they are, and two, I can answer another question I get quite often is, what grips do I have on my Smith & Wesson 500, the one I showed you before, and what size are they? Because they can't find grips for their Smith & Wesson 500. Well, they are the exact same size grips as you get for a 686, and I'm going to show you here by taking these grips off this gun, putting new ones on it, and put these ones on my Smith & Wesson 500 so you can see they are the same size. First off, I'll take these off, which they are a boot grip, so you have to unscrew the little screw from the bottom and then slide them off. Now that I've got the grips off, I'm going to clean under them. Always clean under your grips whenever you change them out. And even if you don't change them out, take them off every now and then and clean them. Especially if you've got wood grips. You want to take them off when you clean your gun anyway with solvents. So clean under them so that you don't get pitting. If you don't clean under them, you will eventually get pitting in the metal under the grips. Now that I've got them off, you might be asking what I'm going to put on there in their place. Well, that's an easy answer. I'm going to replace them with another pair of Hogue lammo camo grips. But these ones are a little bit smaller. As you can see, compared to the old ones, they curl in at the bottom. They conform to the round butt on the Smith & Wesson grip. These old ones give it like a square butt, so they're a lot bigger. I'm hoping the round butt grips will make it look smaller overall. And I shouldn't even have to change the little piece here. It should be the same, so I should just be able to slide these on. And you know what? I just changed those grips out without removing the bullets from this gun, and I did that on purpose. For one, to say, suck it to the safety Nazis, and two, to show I didn't come anywhere near touching this trigger. I did not fire the gun, did not kill myself, and more importantly, didn't kill anybody out there. So like I said, suck on that safety Nazis. And as you can see, I'm not kidding about this being a werewolf gun either. These aren't just silver tips. These are actually sterling silver plated bullets. That's what you need for werewolves. Just regular silver tips aren't going to cut it, so don't be foolish. So there we have the gun with the new grips on it, the new rounded butt grips, and it does look a lot better. It takes a lot of weight off the grip, makes it look a lot more balanced with that 3-inch barrel. So I like this a lot better. So now let's put the bigger grips on the Smith & Wesson 500. All right, now I'm going to take the grips off of the Smith & Wesson 500. Now this time I do have to change out the little attachment here at the bottom because it has a bigger screw, because the rubber ones have a bigger screw on them than the wooden ones do. Real easy to do. And give the grips a good cleaning underneath first. Not using the right size screwdriver here, but I'm too lazy to go get the right one. So there you have it. That answers two questions. The grips were lammo camos from Hogue, and now the ones from my K&L frame 686 are now on my X frame 500, so that shows they do fit. And one more thing, the person that asked the question last about the Smith & Wesson X-frame guns and what grips fit them, they said, oh, if you do a video, don't mention my name. What the fuck is that about? Like if I mention your name on camera, you now can't run for public office or something? I don't get that at all. That's almost insulting. But that aside, I hope I answered the two questions. Those were Hogue lammo camo grips. If you see wooden grips on my gun, they're usually Hogue grips. And two, if you have an X-frame gun and you're looking for grips and you can't find any that say X-frame, just get them for the KL frame guns, like a 686, because they'll fit the X-frame too.